Hello, I'm Kathy Boileau, York District Superintendent. In the book Streams in the Desert, a Mrs. Rounds tells the story of a young boy. He asks his grandma for a stamp album for his stamp collection for Christmas. When Christmas comes, the stamp album is not there. Mom doesn't know what to do, and so shortly after, a few days later, she says, "Well, honey, maybe Grandma forgot." "Oh no," said the boy. "I know, I asked, and it will come." As time went on and up to a month, still the stamp album didn't come. And so again, the mom said, "Honey, maybe Grandma was just busy." "Oh no, Mom," he insisted. "I asked, and it will come." And then he said a surprising thing. "What if I wrote a thank you letter to Grandma, thanking her for the gift of the stamp album?" The mother was shocked. To write a letter of thanksgiving before the little boy saw it with his eyes. And sure enough, Grandma wrote a letter back and said, "I haven't forgotten you. Your order came after Christmas, and then it was the wrong one, so I sent it back. And the next one they sent won't work. So here's the money. Go buy one in the city where you live." When I read that story, I was overcome, thinking of my own life and the lack of trust I sometimes display in God, not thanking Him for what He's doing before I can see it. And the key of the little boy is that he knew who he had asked. Friends, as I've traveled around the York District last fall, and people have said, "What's your vision for the York District?" I think it comes close to that story. We're all around the York District, we have truly amazing pastors and truly amazing lay leaders. You are so gifted, working so hard, and in most cases, doing the things to set the pathway for God to move among us. But there's a key piece, an element that all our plans and programs and ministries and visioning can't bring forth the fruit of the kingdom unless God moves among us. Jesus said, "Apart from me, you can do nothing." When we are prayerless, it means really one of two things. If we are neglecting prayer for work, it means we really think that work, it's up to us to bring the kingdom in. Or the other thing, if we're prayerless, it's because we're afraid and we forget how trustworthy, loving, and abundantly the multiplying God is that we serve. So I want to ask you something in the midst of your busy schedules when we all have too much to do. I am asking, as the district superintendent, for you to do something. And that is a call to prayer. I see so many churches just on the verge of a breakthrough. But we won't get there with more work and harder work and better plans and more conferences. Those are all tools that God uses that are great. We will only get there if God moves among us. And the way to release that power is, of course, to keep preaching the word. And also, let us join together in prayer. Scripture says this: if your child goes and asks you for bread, what loving father will give a stone? So I'm inviting you to join together in prayer. There are many opportunities listed on the website. Our district team has put together multiple times and opportunities for you to come together in prayer as pastors, but also as lay people. Or start a prayer movement in your own church. Designate a time and a place where people are invited to pray together, not just for the prayer list of who's sick, but really pray for God's kingdom to come in and through our churches. In the early 1800s, a revival broke out in the country of Wales. Bars had to be closed because of lack of interest. Police and judges were laid off because no one was committing crimes. But most of all, the Church of Jesus Christ was filled to the brim. If my people called by my name will turn from evil and seek my face, then I will heal their land. I invite you to join us in this movement of prayer for God's kingdom to come in and through those people called Methodists in the York District. Thanks for all you do. Let's join together and ask God to move among us.